everybody. It's Ann Kaplan from Mom Me, your mama resource from conception to college. And I'm so excited because I'm doing a joint broadcast and I don't do that very often. I'm here with Samantha Siffring.
Hi.
She is an amazing business coach, and she and I are teaming up for an awesome workshop on the 18th of August, all for working moms. Keys to your breakthrough year as a mom and a professional. And today, the theme in the group this week is back to school. And so we are busting some myths. It's Tuesday, Mythbusters Day. We're busting some myths about back to school, just from a parenting perspective, but especially from a working mom perspective. So Samantha, I want to hear from you. What's your number one myth that you want to bust for working moms?
Yes. Okay, so I want to bust the myth around the idea of a working mom not being able to get involved in school or being wrong for not being that class parent or whatever. Yeah. I know I used to feel a lot of shame around that, like if I wasn't the one baking the cookies or
I'm not the real parent, I'm not the cookie baker,
right?
Totally. I'm not even a full-time professional, and I still am like, no thanks, I'll let somebody else do that.
I don't even like those things.
Yeah,
like they have
totally.
like sewing projects and stuff, and it's just not my thing.
Right.
And for a long time I would try to juggle all of this stuff because it was like, well, it's not okay to say no, which is ridiculous because I was a coach all of this time.
Yeah. So isn't that funny? We teach what we need to learn, right? Like I need to learn all the same lessons that I'm teaching you guys every single week. But I love what you're saying, Samantha, because it's just like what we say all the time. Like, what's the idea behind Mom Me? It's figuring out how to raise great kids on your own terms. So instead of feeling like this is the way to be a good mom, this is the way to support my kids in school, and if I'm not doing it that way, I'm not doing it right.
Yes.
That is not serving anybody. You're just putting yourself in a box that really, really is uncomfortable. And there's a million ways as a working mom that you still can be involved in your kids' school if you want to. That is the number one question we should be asking ourselves, right?
Yeah.
So like myth number one, you're not a terrible mom if you don't want to do that stuff. And myth number two, it's like you're not a terrible mom if you're doing it on your own terms and making it work for you. So I think that is so, so powerful. Another myth that I want to bust for you guys, and this is for any parent, whether or not you're professional, is you're not doing your kids any favors when you're getting overly involved in your kids' schooling, okay? How much were you laughing when I first brought that idea up? Yeah. So, I think the myth that I have written down in my little notebook for today that I want to bust for you guys is that it even matters. It doesn't matter nearly as much to your kids what school they go to, even who their teacher is, all of that stuff. What's so much more profoundly important is how you show up for your kids and how you hand that responsibility back for your children. So really the last myth I want to bust, it's really from both of us, for working parents, and this is true whether it's about school, whether it's about your kids, or whether it's about your business. Back to school should mean that you're doing less work, not more work. So if you are feeling like back to school is super stressing you out right now, I want to really open your mind and plant the seed that there's another way. It should be resulting in you doing less work and being less stressed out right now. So if you're getting stressed about back to school, the answer to my post question, are you the reason why back to school sucks? The answer is yes. Because those responsibilities that we feel on our shoulders as parents for back to school really shouldn't be on our shoulders. They should be on our kids' shoulders. When I'm talking about a 2-year-old? No. But when we have older kids, your kids should be the ones making lunch in the mornings, getting themselves to school if it's possible, taking care of their homework, navigating challenges at school. Those are times for us to be showing up in a coaching way, speaking of coaching, not in a let me do it for you way. So ask yourself, when you feel that stress of back to school, that can be your little alarm clock of wait a second, this shouldn't be this stressful. What am I doing that I could do differently to make this a less stressful situation? Sam, what do you think about that?
I love that. I totally agree. I always cringe when I hear of parents who are doing school projects or papers for their kids.
Yeah, totally.
It's crazy. I've even heard parents of soon-to-be college students saying we applied to blank
Yeah, exactly. It's like you should not be applying for your kid's college, right?
Yeah, do not write that essay.
When I think, especially for both of us putting our coach hat on, whether it's a business coaching or parent coaching, we know as coaches when we work with our clients, like the best kind of learning that our clients can have and the best kind of achievement and lasting transformation that our clients can have is when they have the experience of doing it for themselves, failing possibly, figuring it out for themselves, all that stuff. You guys, it's the same thing for kids. Don't rob your kids of the experiential opportunity that school presents to them by doing it for them and rescuing them and saving them. Make them pack their backpacks, make them make their school lunches, make them navigate the challenges at school and ask you for help and support if you need, like a coach, like we do with our clients. But it's not our job as parents or coaches, whether we're dealing with our kids or our clients, to be rescuing or doing the work for them. It's robbing them of what they really need from us, which is the learning.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to get some more learning about going back to school like a boss, getting this year to be your best year ever, you're ready for this year to be different than the last year, you get all psyched up for back to school, all this free time we're going to have, especially as working moms, and then it all crumbles down like a house of cards.
Yeah.
That is what the workshop on the 18th is all about. It's about capitalizing on this really awesome momentum we have every fall when our kids go back to school and actually transforming it and turning it into something concrete, because momentum and excitement isn't enough. So come on the 18th, join us for this workshop. We're going to be talking about how to have a breakthrough year as a mom and a professional, and you're going to be getting benefits from a business coach and a parent coach all at the same time. I'm going to put a link in the comments below, and you guys need to get on it.
We are giving all of our best stuff at this
I know.
event.
Samantha tried to talk me out of offering it for so cheap. It's only $15. And after we finished outlining the workshop, she's like, there's a lot of really good stuff in here. Maybe we should change the price. We're sticking with $15, you guys. Saturday morning, $15, and it can literally transform the next year for you. So you really, really owe it to yourself to get yourself to that workshop here in Denver. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. We're going to be talking all this week about back to school, so stay tuned. Tomorrow, if you're pregnant, it's my baby mama day, and I'm going to be talking about back to school, meaning you need to go back to school and take an awesome childbirth class, how to figure out what it is and how to find it. And on Thursday, it's my tips and tricks day, and we'll be talking about actually how to make back to school drama-free. Hugely important.
Yes.
And the number one tip to make school drama-free, sign up for this workshop, you guys. Love you guys so much. Have an amazing day. Bye.
Bye.